asked me to prepare a poem dedicated to this feast of St. Martin de Porres. So I'm going to recite this poem so that we see what will happen. So I start. Today, November 3rd, we march like thieves and thugs. The feast of Saint de Porres, who worshipped God with homage. His name is also Martin. He spoke in Greek and Latin. He loved the poor with passion, and now he is our patron. Saint Martin, man of God, has taught us how to adore. He lived along the sea and made the people see. He knew the law of love, although the place was tough. He traveled north and south to make the people laugh. Many people are inspired without being tired. They move along like tires, imitating him entire. They grasp his life like pliers, and yet he's now expired. Oh, let us aim higher to keep alive his fire. Peru, land of peace, is big and full of trees. Along the sea are hills, but covered by the breeze. The land is full of greens, and most of these are beans. They also keep the pigs in houses made of sticks. Without being astray, all music they will play. They welcome all the aliens. The example is Elias. They also keep the church, good peoples with the heart. In fact, they have occasions, but also give donations. With us we have the visitors, and most of them are sisters. They have made the food delicious. The scholastics are ambitious. With us we have the visitors, and most of them are sisters. They have made the food delicious. The scholastics are ambitious. They left their homes and came without making blame. They make the mission fame without feeling shame. The short one is Teresa. Her walking style is precious. She treats blood pressure as if she lives in Asia. We know she is a nurse and also one of us. Sometimes the work is harsh. She serves without cash. Teresa loves Ecclesia and worships God Ebenezer. She gives the sick euthanasia to make them rest on stretchers. She makes the sickness harmless by giving strong tablets. Her work is just to treat, but God will come to heal. The second one is Millie. Her home is somehow hilly. Her body white as snow. In fact, Gokam knows. Her body white as snow. In fact, Gokam knows. In school, she studied law. This we can't ignore. She works with peace and justice and solves all the crises. She meets with all the lawyers to deal with law destroyers. She doesn't need employers. She only needs the Ethiopians. Her motto is no sluggish. This she says in Spanish. We thank you, Sister Millie. We will give you gifts speaks of Lily.
Good.
And here is Sister Rosa. Her words are always awesome. She sings on guitar strings and dances as if on springs. She worked for 15 years in Kenya without the fears. She knows to speak Swahili while talking like Fazili. Her words are always awesome. She sings with guitar strings and dances as if on springs. She worked for 15 years in Kenya without the fears. She knows to speak Swahili while talking like Fazili. Our humble brother Edu, he left his home Peru. He is our young scholastic, and yet he's not sarcastic. He crossed the sea Atlantic while cruising like Titanic. His talking is romantic, although he looks gigantic. He knows the art of drawing, even if he's still growing. He makes our chapel beautiful. Oh yes, he is skillful. In fact, we feel grateful, and so we say thank you. Even if he lives in silence, his life is full of guidance. His face is all brown. We thought he is a clown. He always looks down, even if he walks in town. He loves to dress in jeans, but doesn't drink Guinness. Today the floor is his. He will dance with all his hips. Apart from this religious, we also have the teacher. Her name is simply Beatrice, although it sounds like Idris. She comes from South Argentina. Do not pronounce Clementina. She teaches good Spanish without speaking Irish. Oh, visitors, feel at home. You are our signs of hope. Many days will come and go, but just remain strong. Today we join with you to make your joy anew. After all this work in life, you'll take a glass of wine. A word or two or three to you if you agree. This love we have today, we ought to make it stay. With all the saints like Martin, we seek the Lord with yearning. Let us ask St. Martin to share with us his love.